I already see the sentence in your mind. It's just not out of your mouth yet, but I can see the sentence, like it's crumbling, it's forming in your mind. So
I'm not allowed to think.
I was expecting something. You were thinking something. You wanted to say something.
I wanted to say that you did a great job.
It was something else, but I saw it.
I haven't.
I can see right through you. But regarding your question, man, I actually think that Huck is gonna take this series. I don't know, man. Huck is positively surprising me again ever since. Well, saying WCS NA might be a little weird since he didn't perhaps perform how people expect Huck to perform, but he still qualified for China, which was his main goal. I don't know. I love seeing Huck play well again. Huck mostly performs well in the NASL. Had a very good start of the season. For the people who just tune in now again, wondering how has Huck done so far, Ben? He's 2-0. He beat Red and he beat Moro, and those are two very respective players to beat.
Overly attached Rotterdam. What's that nasty comment you just said? I didn't say anything, but you thought it.
It's only with you, Ben. Only with you. I don't care what anybody else thinks, but you.
Oh, man. Yeah, Kevin, I agree. Huck is playing some of the best StarCraft we've seen. He's recently been performing well in the North American Star League, recently been performing well over in Korea. And I think he's a phenomenal player, but because I just wanted to disagree with you. I chose Arthur to win this game. I don't actually know if he has a chance in hell, but I'm going to be cheering for him here. I love Chris. I want to see Chris do well and succeed, but go Arthur.
Well, EG's Huck is, of course, our Canadian Protoss spawning on the right top side of Cloud Kingdom, while Slay's Archer is our Korean Protoss spawning in the left bottom side. Man, the gate is quite a bit quicker for Huck over here. Kind of trying to piece this together. It's not a super crazy gate, though. Probably just 12 against 13. As we can see, the cybernetic score is being wiped in already. He's going to have a small advantage. Archer is scouted via the top side. I kind of wonder why he did that.
Sort of a sneaky scout trying to keep that probe hidden. Does get up into the main base there. Oh,
I think Huck should have seen that. I think Archie will still reveal it. Wow, Archie, are you really going to keep it there? Huck's going to wipe in his second simulator already. I'm starting to have to feed him, man. That Archer, well, he doesn't have any different
Huck,
plans.
like you said, he should have had vision of that. That gateway can see to the edge of the cliff right there.
And so he's also, no, he's not rallying the Zealot there. Oh, Huck.
Oh, Huck. Now this is just the kind of high-level play I come to expect of Slayer's Protoss players hiding probes.
Well, it might just be a little bit of 3-gate pressure. He might, because he's already wiping in that second simulator. I'm very surprised, man, because Huck did not even scout with a probe. Huck did not scout at all. This is a two-player map. Now, most of the time, what people don't do, if they don't even scout with a probe, is at least check their base and check the outskirts to make sure that if they are having to do, if they have to deal with proxy gates, that at least they know that they're there. Oh God, Huck's going for 1-gate Twilight, man. This is starting to get a little bit nasty.
Oh man, Kev, this might get dicey.
I think it's going to get very dicey as two more gates are going to be wiped in real soon for Archer, and he's even going to go for the 4-gate. And I don't see how Huck is ever going to stop this. If finals go up in his main band, there's just no way.
How can he do this without checking his base? Oh no, Huck. Well, Pylon is starting.
No, I mean, seeing this, Ben, this always triggers a sort of a 4-gate reaction out of Protoss. Like, Stalker and Zealot, okay, where is that probe? Huck is checking right now, wants to make sure that there is no probe, but Huck, there's
checking. He's literally checked everywhere except his main base.
Huck is, I hate to sound anticlimactic, man, but
this
Huck is
kind of grim.
This is going to get very
Pylon's
dicey.
Done. We're going to see that warp in any second now.
Blink is 100 seconds off, so that's not really going to come into play either. Archer is giving Huck a surprising amount of time though, but the gates are ready right now. Where are those units, man?
What the hell is Arthur waiting for?
Yeah,
1, 2, 3 Stalkers do get warped in.
And Huck still doesn't know. Huck is like Scotty, man. He doesn't know.
Zealot at the front is actually going to pull the units of Huck away, and Huck's going to chase this Stalker. This is actually perhaps the smartest thing ever. Arthur sends the Stalker,
as far away
and Huck's going to chase it. He's like, oh, this is great for me, but not realizing.
Huck's probably going to warp in here, but hey, Ben, imagine if, no. He warps in 3 Stalkers over here. Blink might finish, though. Imagine if Huck gets one more big warp in.
He's not gonna. He's going to lose all of his pylons. He can't warp in right now, Kevin. Huck can't do anything. His only choice is to counterattack.
Yeah, but he's going to have Blink, though. Maybe if this pilot bounces a little bit lower, if Huck can get 2 more Stalkers, this could be the craziest game ever. He's going to need them real quick.
Not going to happen. Blink does finish. Huck is completely supply blocked. He will not warp in any more units, Kevin. He's got 200 minerals. That's enough for a couple of pylons.
Archer has a lot of money. He's gonna lose power on most of the gates unless he does warps in something right now. He could potentially warp in one more unit, but then he can't make a Nexus anymore. Keeping track of how much money you have is crucial. Oh, look at Huck.
8 Stalkers against 5 Stalkers with Blink. That's winnable for Huck.
Yes, I think with 21 probes against 17. Wow, are you serious? If Huck would have had one more Stalker, man.
Yeah, it's still very close. Arthur does have 2 Zealots, which
Arthur has to be careful, by the way, with this. Because even probes matter really, really a lot in this phase of the game.
Arthur can still warp in a Nexus. That's one thing. He can just expand in Huck's main base.
Yeah, but he's still gonna, and then sit on the high ground, you mean, because Huck's not gonna have any high ground vision. I mean, that's the thing right now. If they fight in an open field, Huck could potentially out-micro him in the long run. But if Archer just builds a Nexus here and sits on the high ground...
exactly what he does. Very smart decision there by Arthur.
Huck's gonna try to intercept these probes.
Yeah, he's really like this choice from Huck. He's putting these Stalkers in a very dangerous position.
And this is the biggest problem, man. Even if you have Blink, high ground vision is more important right now than Blink. So Archer made a brilliant move, man, not warping in an additional Stalker, making sure that he has over 400. This is a little bit...
I don't think he should do this. Huck's going to start to use this Blink micro.
Good.
Wow.
That's a perfect start for Huck. Didn't even take any real damage, but one Stalker is not going to do it. Huck needs to kill at least one more before he can battle that high ground disadvantage he has.
But now Arthur's just going to sit at the top of this ramp, realizing exactly what he's up against, and Huck is really limited.
Oh, Huck has a Zealot too.
Yeah, 1 Zealot and 20 probes against 2 Zealots, 15 probes.
I think Huck should just bring everything, Ben, and go for it. Roll the dice. Gamble!
I know what MC would do.
Yeah, MC like, what do you think? Maybe all the Zealots and probe over here, and then Blink with the Stalkers over here immediately, and then you can already start microing while Blink is still on cooldown?
I would click the probes on the mineral line so they go up and give vision, blink up, and send in the Zealot.
Yeah, but like, where would you blink them up? You can't blink them up right on top. You want to blink them already so they can move away. So blinking over here would be the smartest thing to do.
It's kind of a tough call. Arthur's now mining, Kevin. He doesn't have the supply room to build units. He doesn't
it's going to take a little while. If I were Archer, Ben, I would go for Forge.
I would too. I think that's probably the best thing he can do. He is, in fact, going to build a gate, though. Huck is making his way across the map. Arthur's probes aren't here, Kevin. If he fights without his probes, it'll be a losing fight.
Huck, no,
I mean,
Huck
it is all going to come down to this. Huck is going to start
there's
to
a lot of free damage. A lot of free damage there for Huck on one of those Stalkers.
And it's all micro from this point forward. A couple of probes do go down.
Oh, the wall-off will go down, though. This is going to be a wall-off. He can warp in, like, gate cannon. I mean, gate pylon. Huck, you're going to have to go right now if you ever want to go. He picks up a Stalker.
Doesn't go down. Huck is going to continue to push forward, and it is still all about the micro, and he's making great trades so far.
Yeah, but he has to go right now. He's going to go in bit by bit.
Gateway is starting to finish
up. He picks up another Stalker.
Being very patient about this, but now his probes can't fight. Now the probe's going to come through. Huck again blinks away. There's no money for a warp in.
It's only 5 Stalkers against 5 Stalkers right now, Ben. With Blink, there's a Zealot over here as well.
And here are the probes. Huck's just going to go for it. All comes down to this. Top 3 control. Wow, Huck blinking so smart, being so very careful with
he just has to do this one more time, Ben. I mean, Archer is not really mining right now. I think Huck's done it. This is absolutely unbelievably well played by Huck. Picks up one more Stalker, he goes for the Blink. He didn't have to yet.
Aggressive Blink might have been. It's either the winning move or the losing move. 4 Stalkers against
Blink.
2 Stalkers. 2 Zealots, 1 Stalker's down. 2 Stalkers go down, and now Arthur has more health, and he has the 2 extra Zealots.
Huck, he didn't have to do it yet.
GG is called. Brilliant play from Huck, but at the end of the day,
he didn't have to yet.
Makes one just...
Are you serious?
Slightly
he did everything right.
Maneuver.
He did everything right. Wow, I cannot believe that Huck in the end decided to... I guess he didn't know how many probes they were still mining. I guess he felt the time was the clock was ticking, but it really wasn't. Like Huck had it. He did everything right. All he had to do was one more time. Just regenerate the shield a little bit. Dart forward. He would never lose a Stalker. Wow, I'm blown away. He did it so well.
Great play from Arthur. Great play from Huck. Here we see the final moments of the game. Huck just dancing around on the ramp there.
Like he just had to do the same thing one more time. He did it so well.
Yeah, he kind of goes all in there. He finally does gamble, and choosing the wrong moment to go for it.
I mean, I thought it was an impossible mission, but Huck
made it so close.
Yeah,
it was within his grasp.
It really was. Really?
just ever so slightly misplayed, and the result
Huck
is
and epic PvPs.
the
Oh,
result is Arthur going up 1-0. Folks, we're going to have a very
That's
short
so
break.
sick.
That last game brought to you by Kingston HyperX. Their full line of solid-state drives, RAM, and more is available over at www.kingston.com. Don't go anywhere. Game 2, Huck versus Arthur, when we return.